Hello and welcome back to another season of Pit Pals on Flow Racing with the United States Auto Club. My name is Christy Bemis. Today we are meeting Chase McDermand's dog, Belle. You probably think that you have fun when you come to the racetrack, but I guarantee Belle has more fun than you do, than I do, than anybody does. Let's go find out why. Is there any interesting story about how you guys got Belle?
Actually, yes, a little bit. My sister and her husband, they were getting a dog, and they were all part of the same litter. And I was trying to convince my parents that we needed to get another one, you know, and because we had lost our dog probably 3 or 4 years before we had gotten her, and so we talked my dad into going and looking at the puppies, and I believe it might have been even on Father's Day weekend. So yeah, we ended up leaving there, taking her out. So it didn't take very long to convince him, and so now she has a brother in the family that she can play with all the time. So yeah, it worked out good.
Isn't it always the dads who don't want the animal, and then they're the ones who love the animal the most?
Exactly, and you know, he didn't want to get one originally, another one, because you know, we were never home and always racing, and so then when we got the motor home, you know, we were like, well, she can just go with us, you know, everywhere, and so that's how that worked out, and here she is.
What does Belle normally do when she's at the racetrack?
Well, do that right there. She sleeps a lot. She loves her chucket ball. And she loves her swimming pool on the hot days. So any of those three things, if she has one of them, she is content.
Is there any sort of story behind her name?
Really, it was just kind of, we wanted to do something racing related, and so we did. You know, we were thinking Bell Helmets or Chris Bell or something like that, and so we added an E on the end just to make it a little fancier. But yeah, that's where that came from.
So she likes her pool, she likes her ball. What are her favorite snacks?
Well, you know, she doesn't get like any table food or anything because she has a really sensitive stomach. She's very high maintenance. So she just likes milkbones. That's about it. But I'm sure she would eat anything.
Classy. She's classy.
Yeah.
She's got class. She looks like she might hate JP's camera a little bit.
As long as he doesn't have a drone, she's fine.
She hates drones.
She hates drones.
Why?
Yes. Well,
I want to know the story of how you found that out.
So we were at Sun Prairie in Angel Park, Wisconsin, and there was a photographer that had a drone, and she was maybe a year and a half old at that time, and he was flying it around, and he liked the dog, so he decided to get a little closer to her and follow her around. Well, what he didn't realize is that she wasn't just running. I mean, she was running from him. Oh. So he was following her around, and she has since been deathly afraid of drones. I mean, she will hide under the car. She'll run in the trailer. She's terrified. So we try to warn photographers that we see that have drones to stay away from her because she freaks out.
Well, you know what? I don't love drones either, Belle, so I get it. What's the most mischievous thing she's ever done?
You know, actually, she's been a really good dog. The one thing that comes to mind, and there's really not a long list of bad things she's done, but we have a pond behind our house.
Me too.
And she is really not allowed in the pond. She usually doesn't get in the pond. And then one time, I was actually at work, and me and my dad got a text message, a picture of her, and the whole bottom half of her was black. And she had went in the pond all by herself, and the bottom half of her was chocolate lab. Oh. So she, not too terrible, but made for a big cleanup job.
Well, you know, you'll have that. You will. Does she know any tricks?
She does. She knows. She can sit, lay down, speak, whisper, roll over. Yeah. She's a little picky on that one, but most of the time, if she's not too excited, she can do it.
All right. Can we see some things?
Yeah. Lay down. Yep. Up. Come here. Okay. No, no. She loves to roll over, so sometimes she even does that when she's not supposed to.
Well,
Shake.
I do that all the time.
High five. Good.
Oh, what a good girl.
Belle, sit. No.
Is that speak or whisper?
Well, you know, a little both. She gets really excited, so she kind of muffles her mouth a little bit, and then she'll just start yelling. So,
Well,
yeah.
I know a lot of people like that.
It's
so.
just Belle's world, and we're living in it. So.
She's a beautiful girl. What a good girl. She was in the pool earlier.
Yes. She would gladly get back in.
Can we get in the pool?
Yes.
Let's get in the pool. Well, it's hot dog summer for Belle and all the drivers in the pits as we enter the thick of the United States Auto Club season. Catch us next time for Pit Pals on Flow Racing.